Good morning, students, and we are back. Today, we'll be revising the pronouns and their kinds. And in this class, we'll do some more sentences for practice. Okay, children? So that you are thorough with your concept of pronouns. Okay, children. I keep telling in all my classes, I keep revising. What are pronouns, children? Pronouns are those words which are used instead of nouns. Okay? And we have 10 kinds of pronouns that we have learned. What are the 10 kinds, children? We had learned about, firstly, we learned about personal pronouns. Personal belonging to persons, indicating persons. Okay, can be I, you, third person, he, she, it, and then in those exercises that we have done, I have told you him, her, me, you will remain you only, right? So I had told you all about personal pronouns. Then next, what did we do, children? After this, we did possessive pronouns. What are possessive? Showing belongings. Mine, yours, hers, theirs, ours. All these are possessive pronouns. They tell us that the thing belongs to us. Now, I told you that when we do possessive pronouns, we have to be very careful while identifying them. Okay? How? Because sometimes you may get confused with possessive adjectives. When we talk about possessive, which means belongings. If, for example, I'll give you an example. This is my car. I'm talking about the car, right, beta? My car. My is possessive. But when I have used car behind it, it becomes a noun. So when you have a noun following the possession, the possessive, then it becomes an adjective. Okay, children? Now, when we put the same sentence, this car is mine. Now, in this case, I have used mine. Okay. In the previous PDFs that I have shown you, in the previous videos, if you see, you will see there are some like it belongs to her, hers. All these I have clarified the doubts in those classes. For detailed study, you can refer back to those videos. Okay. So in possessive pronouns, they are also belongings, but you make sure that there is no noun beside it. Okay, the immediate neighbor should not be a noun. Then it acts as a possessive adjective. Now let's see the next kind. Two kinds we have done. Third kind is interrogative. Again, interrogative, if it has a noun besides it, it becomes an interrogative adjective. But if it does not have a noun, like which is your pencil, now I'm indicating which. So which is interrogative pronoun. But if I say which pencil is yours, which pencil, now here this which will become interrogative adjective. Got it, children? Then we'll move on to the fourth kind. We learned demonstrative, right? Same thing, same idea for demonstrative. When we do demonstrative, children, again, they are pointing ones. This, that, these, those, such, all these things stand for demonstrative. But when will they become adjectives? They'll become adjectives if besides the demonstrative, again, if there is a noun then, right, children? So this pencil is mine, this pencil, this becomes demonstrative adjective. This is my pencil. Now this I'm indicating, just besides that there is no noun, so here this will become a demonstrative pronoun, children. Okay, got it, children? Now after the four kinds, next we had done reflexive pronouns and emphatic. So I'm going to do the fifth and the sixth one together. Reflexive and emphatic in these nouns like I, for I will be myself, he will be himself, she will become herself, okay, and these generally stand with the pronouns, okay, or the impact falls on the pronouns. Now when is it called a reflexive pronoun? When we talk about the subject, when that herself or himself or its myself or ourselves or yourselves, when they talk about the subject, it is called as reflexive pronouns. But to emphasize more, emphatic pronouns generally, I'm not saying always, but they generally stand with the pronoun. Okay, I myself did the job. I did the job. You can say I did the job. So if you don't have that myself there, so if you remove that, then also the sentence makes sense. So wherever emphatic is in whichever position, if it comes behind or sorry, if it appears behind also or anywhere in between the sentence, and if you remove that and if the sentence makes sense, then that pronoun is an emphatic pronoun. Got it, children? What are reflexive and emphatic? Ourselves, themselves, yourself, yourselves, plural, okay, myself, himself, all these will come under reflexive, okay, children. And emphatic also the same, but the only thing, it is only for putting more stress or emphasis, but in case they do not appear in the sentence, still the sentence can stand by itself, so they are emphatic pronouns. Now, the next kind of pronoun that we had learned was relative. Relatives are whom we know, right? But here, relative pronouns, what do they relate? They relate the two sentences. There is one main part of the sentence and the other part. They join, they connect the two sentences and related. These pronouns, they relate. This is the girl whom I was talking about. Okay, so whom is connecting. Okay, it is doing the part of relating the two sentences. So we use relative pronouns. Now, children, if you go back to my video, you will see a detailed distinguish or how you will use who, whom, which, that, all these as relative. So you can go back to those videos and you can learn more about relative pronouns. The next kind of pronoun that we've learned are distributive pronouns. Distribution, like each or either, neither, all these words will show the distribution singly or in a group. So all these are called as distributive pronouns. When we talk about indefinite, the next kind of pronoun that we are talking about are indefinite pronouns, where you do not know the exact number or you do not know the existence of how many, indefinite in number, all or somebody, anybody, nobody, all these, someone, all these will come under indefinite. And the last kind is a reciprocal. I told you they come together, one another. Okay, we love one another, or we can say other than one another. You have another kind which I had told you. If you go back to my video, each other, yeah, one another, each other. If you go back to the video, you will come to know what are reciprocal pronouns. So we have done all the 10 kinds of pronouns. Now we'll proceed to do some exercises in which we will learn about, we'll learn a little extra about how the usage of personal pronouns. Okay, so I'll display a PDF in which I'm going to show you how we'll use personal pronouns. Okay, now I believe the video is quite visible to you all. Now change the change some of the nouns into pronouns in the following sentences. Okay, children? Now, first one, the thief ran away, but the police caught the thief. So how will you change these nouns into pronouns? The thief ran away, but the police caught him. Okay. Next one. When the tiger saw the woman, the tiger sprang upon the woman. Again, you can use when the tiger saw the woman, it sprang upon her. Got it, children? So likewise, you do the others also. So you can pause the video, take down these sentences, and you can practice them by yourself. Then you can hit the play button again, and you can check whether your answers are correct or no. Okay, children? So the answer to the third one, we'll do the sentence first, and then we'll do the answers. The girl sang sweetly. The people listened to the girl. The people liked the girl's song. The people gave the girl money. So how you'll do? The answer is the girl sang sweetly. It will remain the same. The people listened to her. The girl will become her. Now the people will become they liked the girl's song. So they'll become they liked her song. They gave her money. Got it, children? Now let's do the fourth one. I met a beggar yesterday. The beggar had a wooden leg. The beggar was asking for alms. When I gave the beggar a rupee, the beggar thanked me for the rupee. So, I met a beggar yesterday. He had a wooden leg. If you are using she, beta, no problem. The beggar can be a he or a she. Okay. So, I'm using she here. Okay. In this sentence, she had a wooden leg. She was asking for alms. When I gave her a rupee, she thanked me for it. The rupee has become it. Okay. So it's so very simple, children. The usage is so very simple. It makes the sentence a little shorter. Let's see the next sentence, the fifth one. Harish and Raman always go together. Harish and Raman are good friends. All the teachers like Harish and Raman very much because Harish and Raman are very obedient. Now, in this sentence, children, how you will use pronouns? We'll see the sentence how you will use. Harish and Raman always go together. They are great friends. All the teachers like them very much because because they are very obedient. Got it? So you have concise, made the sentence small by using pronouns. Okay, children, it's very easy. You can do it. Okay, let's see the next exercise that we have. Fill in the blanks with personal pronouns. Okay, now what I want you to do, children, now you have seen these sentences. Okay, these 14 sentences. Now you have, I think, 15. Okay, so you take down these 14 sentences. You do the answers on your own. And then I'm going to tell you the answers to these. You can check whether you have attempted them correctly or no. Okay, children? Now, the first one. Did Dash not tell Dash to be punctual, Ashok? Did you not tell him to be punctual, Ashok? Or did you not tell her to be punctual, Ashok? Both correct. Huh? Or you can say, did he not tell you to be punctual, Ashok? You can use it this way also. Okay? All these are correct. Next, where are you going, Raman? Where are you going, Raman? Okay. Rani is a good girl. Everybody likes her. Okay, children. The next sentence. Some men are not honest. Dash steal things. Some men are not honest. They steal things. The next one. My brother and sister came to see Dash, but I did not see Dash. My brother and sister came to see me, but I did not see them. So you'll use me in the first blank and them in the next one. Okay. Now we'll do here the next one. Sixth one. These beggars are idle. Okay, they don't do anything. Dash refused to work. I don't like Dash. So when I'm talking these, it is plural. These beggars are idle. They refuse to work. I don't like them. Got it, children? We'll do the next one. This knife is blunt. Dash is of no use. Now I'm talking about the knife and specifically this. So I will use it is of no use. Okay, because it's a thing, children. Now coming to the next one. These mangoes are rotten. Throw dash away. What do you have to throw? Because they are rotten. Mangoes. These mangoes. Throw them away. Mangoes. Plural. Okay. Do dash think dash can beat dash in the race? Said the hare to the tortoise. Okay. Now the hare is telling the tortoise. What is it telling? Can you see? Do you think you can beat me in the race? Do you think you can beat me in the race? Said the hare to the tortoise. Okay, children. Moving on to the next sentence. The girl lost a bangle, but Dash found Dash near Dash. But she found it near them. If there are many people sitting there and she found it. But okay, she found it near them. Okay, children. So you can use different pronouns also. You can try to match other pronouns also here. Okay, but the second blank found it will remain the same, the bangle. Now when we are talking about girl, she found it near. When we talk about her, if we put her, then there are chances that we are wanting to state a noun near the tree or near. When we talk about near her leg, if that could be specific, you can use her also, near him, near that person also, or near them. So no problem, you can use them. Let's see the next one. Buy dash. Dash are the best mangoes in the shop. Buy them. These are the best mangoes in the shop. Okay. Or buy it. They are the best mangoes in the shop. Okay. So you can use both ways. Now the tree sheds its leaves in autumn. Okay. The tree sheds its leaves in autumn. The next one, as soon as Alice opened the door, Dash found that Dash led into a hall. There were doors all round the hall, but Dash were all locked. As soon as Alice opened the door, she found that it led into a hall. There were doors all round the hall, but they were all locked. Okay, so there was one door, and in the next sentence, doors were there. So accordingly, I have changed the pronouns. Okay, the next one, I gave Dash a rupee. and she thanked. When I'm talking about she, then female. I gave her a rupee and she thanked me. I has become me for what? That rupee, for it. I gave her a rupee and she thanked me for it. Okay, children? Let's move on to do the last sentence here. When the boys went into the garden, Dash saw a snake creeping towards Dash. Dash ran away as hard as Dash could. So when I'm talking about the boys, when the boys went into the garden, they saw a snake creeping towards them. They ran away as hard as they could. Okay, students? Students, so you have seen in these two exercises how we have changed the personal pronouns. Children, if you have good knowledge about personal pronouns now, so what you can do, you can start using them in your daily conversation as well, so that you are aware of the usage. Okay, grammar is not only about practice and getting marks. You have to use or apply this knowledge into your daily conversation, children. Okay, now I have one more exercise for you. We had done the 10 kinds of sentences and I have one more exercise. I will share the screen and you can see there are about these 10 sentences. Okay, and what is the question that I have given you? Underline the pronouns and state their kinds. Okay, children. Now I have done these pronouns, these answers I will tell you as and when we are doing the sentences. But what I want you to do is take down these sentences, pause the video, and you see where you stand in this chapter. How much of this chapter do you know? Okay, children? So we'll do these 20 sentences. At a time, I can display only 15 sentences here. But as and when we move ahead, we'll be doing all the 20. Okay. Now, they invited us to lunch. Now, what are the pronouns here, children? They and us. And you will put it under what? Personal. Okay, children? Now, you have the next one. Those shoes are hers. What is the pronoun here? Hers. And what is hers? They are possessive pronouns. Okay? Those will not come as demonstrative, children, because just besides it, it is a noun. So those will become demonstrative adjective. But this exercise is wanting us to state only pronouns. So underline only hers and write possessive. Those are apple trees. Now here, those that is appearing here, those will become demonstrative pronouns. We'll see the next one. Raghav fell from the swing and hurt himself. Now, and hurt, if I am removing himself, does it stand and make meaning? No. So I will use this as a reflexive pronoun, children. Okay. Now, the next one, somebody will be there in the house. So, what is the pronoun here, children? Somebody. And that somebody will be indefinite. You do not know who is there, right? So, you will put somebody into indefinite. Let's move on to do the next one. Did you paint this yourself? You will underline yourself. And yourself will become emphatic. Emphatic pronoun. Why emphatic, children? If you see, did you paint this? You can ask this yourself. That question, it is for laying more stress and emphasis on. Okay, so you have used yourself as emphatic. Okay, now my sister considers herself the best student in the class. Now here again I have underlined herself as the pronoun. and this becomes reflexive. If you remove this, you will see the sentence does not make sense, so it will become a reflexive pronoun. There is nothing left here. Now here, what does nothing stand for? Indefinite pronoun. Okay, we'll do the ninth sentence. I myself heard the noise. Myself. I heard the noise. I myself. I've used myself for laying more emphasis. So, emphatic pronoun. Myself will become emphatic pronouns. Okay. We'll do the next one. Let us give ourselves more time. So, ourselves will act as reflexive pronoun. Okay, I have given more sentences on emphatic and reflexive. As and when we go further, we have more kinds. Okay, we are done the 10, so we'll cover all the 10 in this exercise. Okay, let's see 11 to 20. Which of these books do you prefer? Now I'm asking a question. Which? So which will become interrogative pronoun. Don't underline these. It will become demonstrative adjective, so please do not use these here. Now you have you, which is again personal pronoun. Okay, let's see the next one. Little children love one another. Underline one another. This becomes reciprocal pronouns. We had learned that they come together, they appear together, going in two directions. Okay, two opposite directions, one another. Now, either of these two girls may win the prize. Either will come as distributive. I told you either, neither, or either, neither, whatever you call it. Either of the two girls may win the prize. Either will become distributive. The 14th one, what will my neighbors think of me? What will become interrogative? Me will become personal. These are the people whom we visited yesterday. These demonstrative, WHOM, whom. Now see, this whom will become relative here. Okay? Relative pronoun. See the 16th sentence. The judge himself was puzzled. Himself will become emphatic pronoun again. Why? The judge was puzzled, can stand by itself. So himself, for emphasis we have done. So himself will become emphatic. Each of the women was given a prize. Now each is again distributive children. Okay. Now we'll see the 18th sentence. We met the boys who were rewarded. We will become personal. WHO, who will become relative. Okay, children. Now, the next one. The two sisters loved each other dearly. Each other will become reciprocal. Okay, I told you about reciprocal, remember, no? The last sentence, here are the books which I bought yesterday. Which are is a typographical error. Which I bought yesterday. Here are the books which I bought yesterday. Now here, which is a relative pronoun. So children, you have seen these 20 sentences, how we have done. Okay, and now you have got a better idea of how you will underline the pronouns and state its kind. And more than that, you have understood how to use pronouns in your daily conversation as well. We use them, but if we frequently use them, we are improving our quality, okay, our diction. And every time I keep reminding you, children, read books, and you want to improve or build your vocabulary, okay, and you want to test your grammar. So what do is read a paragraph and you underline the different parts of speech in that. So it's a fun activity. At the same time, you are learning also. So I want you to read books, novels, and keep yourselves engaged. Okay, rather than wasting time only on gadgets, you can do self-learning also, children. Okay, so I'm done with my class for today, and we have done the topic of pronouns also. We'll come up with a new topic in the next class. Okay, children. So till then, you stay at home, you stay safe, and take care of yourselves and the ones who live at home, and your loved ones, your neighbors, and everybody. Okay, children. Thank you very much.